Hi everybody, I thought I'd use some energy this morning to film a sleep yoga video for you to hopefully help with re-establishing your sleep patterns. I know some of you are struggling with that, and I know to start with my sleep was fine and then suddenly it just went completely out of whack. And it was just more of a case of trying to build a routine in and being disciplined, which I struggle with. I'm a great one for watching TV. I've got my orange glasses so I can filter out the blue light, but invariably I forget to do that. So I thought, well, what can I do to try and make my evenings a little bit more structured? So I started practicing some yoga before I went to bed, making sure I was all ready in my pajamas, putting on some beautiful music, and I tend to use the same music each time because then as you get used to doing the routine and your body relaxes, that music will also act as a trigger for relaxation. And I found it really helpful to not have the lights on and just have candles. And again, that's a lovely way of helping to get you ready for sleep. And then when I went to bed, I'm a one for watching TV in bed, so TV off, and I go to sleep to yoga nidra for sleep, do a guided relaxation, or also I discovered the sleep stories for adults, which are just lovely, and my favourite one is Stephen Fry and his Blue Gold, which you've not listened to, is beautiful. And again, I've never got to the end of that story. I still not heard all of it. And it's really helped me by having that routine and being disciplined to re-establish now regular sleep. And I get the odd blip, but actually I don't mind if there's just the odd blip. And hopefully this might help you. When I do this at night, I usually put a nice big fleecy blanket under me just for the extra warmth and comfort, and I'd say have some socks on and be ready in your gym jams. So I'll break it down into the different sections, and I'll also include some modifications so that you can adjust to fit in the things that are comfortable for you. And as always with any yoga practice, listen to your bodies. Nothing should be painful, no forcing yourself. If your breathing becomes uncomfortable, then just breathe naturally and easily. And in time with movements, the breath will flow in coordination with the movements. And it's a lovely effect when the two come together, but it can take time. So have lots of things around you if you need them, for blankets for warmth, block if you've got one, or some cushions. And a bolster if you've got one's also very handy. So when you're ready, just bring yourselves down onto your back and just rest comfortably. So we're going to be resting on our backs, and make sure you've got support under your head so that you can have the eyes going up and not overextending the neck. And we'll just bring one leg in and then the other. You can have them just together like this, or you can cross them, and we're just going to circle around to start with. Just lovely relaxed circles. And a view of Bob's bottom then. And we go back the opposite way. And this is a lovely way of just starting to release any tension in the lower back. We're going to place the feet down on the floor. Relax the neck and the shoulders and the arms. We're going to come into the bridge posture, but we're not going to go straight into bridge. We're going to work just very gently in the spine, and again working at your own level, so there's no strain on the neck and shoulders. We gently engage the core, draw the abdomen in about 10% so you can still breathe comfortably, and just press the lower back down onto the floor and release. And you press and release. Press. You get this lovely, very subtle pelvic tilt. That might be that's all you want to stay with tonight as part of your routine, and just keep that pelvic tilt going. If you're ready, you can begin to just feel the sacrum off, and then we lower down. Press into the feet, push the knees away, squeeze the buttocks as you raise, and it's just taking the sacrum off. Breathing in as we raise, breathing out as we lower down. Just gently go a little bit further up the spine, feeling a little bit more off and lowering down. There's no rush. And just imagine that your spine is a string of pearls. And as you lift off, you're just lifting off a few pearls one by one. And then you're lowering back down. And then maybe you want to lift a few more pearls up as you go a little bit higher. And lowering back down. Breathing in as you raise. And out as you lower. And gradually just work up the spine to the level that's comfortable with you. Really enjoy that lovely flowing movement in the spine. Lovely massage the back is getting. Only going up as far as the shoulders if it's comfortable to do so. And when you've completed, allow yourself to rest. Hug one knee into the chest, so just hold it there, and relax the other leg down. Breathing into the hip. Don't know if you're hearing the cat howling, chatting to me upstairs, wants me to go and lie in bed with him. As you breathe into your hips and your back, have a sense of the back muscles softening and lengthening and your hip opening and relaxing. And then gently draw the other leg back in and place the foot on the floor. And then we're going to hug the opposite knee into the chest, and either keeping your knee bent, slide it away if it's comfortable. And then we just hug into that stretch, breathing into the hip. With every exhalation, allowing the hip to open, to soften. Back muscles relaxing, tension just flowing out of the body. Place that knee back down, bring the other leg up, crossing the ankles. Again, just circle or rock side to side, releasing any tension being held in the lower back. And place the feet back on the earth. We open the arms out to the side, palms facing upwards. Keep the shoulders in contact with the earth. Engage the core. Yeah, we are engaging the core, Bob. I'm going to take the knees to one side and then the other. Just gentle spinal twists. And just have a sense of the back moving, enjoying this twist. You can only go as far as is comfortable for you. Maybe your head can turn the opposite way to the knees. When the head comes in, you get this lovely twist the whole length of the spine, helping again to relax your muscles, giving your spine a lovely massage, helping to soothe the nervous system. And then back to centre. Bring one knee up and then the other, and circle around one way. And then the other. Place the feet back down and relax. And then bring yourself over onto your side. We're going to be lying on our tummies. Now if that's going to be uncomfortable for your back, then come back out and just lie resting on your back. For those who are joining me in the crocodile, come over onto our tummies. Now I find for me having a cushion under the hips just makes it a little bit more comfortable. And if you find it uncomfortable in the chest, pop a cushion under the chest and we just roll ourselves down. So my feet are in a bit. That's what the cat's doing. And then we take the legs out as wide, so your legs might not come very wide, but we can bring them out as wide as is comfortable, and then you drop the heels inwards. So you might want to have a cushion under your heels if you need it, and your head can rest on your hands. You can hold your elbows and use the arms to support your head, or if it's more comfortable, have your head turned to the side. And just allow your body to relax into this posture. Have a sense that with each breath, you're sinking down into the earth. Yes, the cat is now munching on biscuits. Relax your hips. Bring your awareness to the base of the spine, and with each exhalation, have a sense of the spine, the hips, the lower back, the lower abdomen relaxing, releasing. letting go. And this is such a lovely, calming, restful position. Resting spine. Allowing that sense of every breath that your hips are softening, releasing, letting go. The lower back is softening. Lying in this position, you automatically trigger the diaphragm. You're having that lovely deep diaphragmatic breath. Notice how the breath flows in and out, and your body moves as if it's a wave flowing in and out. Beautiful wave-like movement. Some evenings I've almost gone to sleep here. And again, with each of these movements, you just spend as much time as you like, or it could be short. You could stay here for 5-10 minutes. Maybe bring your awareness to your heart. Breathing into the heart. Breathing out down into the earth and letting go. Then to come out, just gently bring the legs back in together. Bring the arms to the side, and we just push up to start with. Up and take the hips back towards the feet. And maybe just stretch out the arms. The head is parallel between the arms. Get this lovely stretch along the spine, the shoulders. Then from here we can come into child. I'll just sit up to start with, and we can look at all the different modifications. So if you're having breathing issues still, or digestive issues, or you want more space, then rather than having the knees together, I think the toes together and just bring the knees out. It really gives you space to breathe and be open. And then we bring ourselves down, keeping the hips as close to the heels as we can. So rather than ending up with your bottom sticking quite high, it's better to maybe place one hand and then the other, and just rest your head on the fist. So that's one position you can do. Just relax and feel that lovely openness in the lower back. So this might be right for you. You may find a block is what you need to support your head, or a cushion. Or if you know it's comfortable, you can bring your head all the way to the earth. For me at the moment,
Having my head raised a little bit is what I need. And then you can have the elbows down, maybe stretch the arms forward a little bit, keeping the elbows there. And you get this lovely openness in the upper back. And by having your arms here, you get this lovely stretch. The child's a very nurturing, safe, comfortable posture. Helps to bring feelings of security and comfort. With each breath, have a sense of the spine softening and lengthening. By having the arms slightly extending, you can feel yourself breathing into the lower back as the lower ribs expand with the in-breath and relax with the exhalation. You may want to bring the arms behind you if it's comfortable. Really relaxing the shoulders, creating space between the shoulder blades. Just find that comfortable place for you today. It may differ each time. Just relax the arms, front. And again, bring your awareness to the base of the spine. Breathe into the base of the spine, expanding. And with the exhalation, have a sense of softening, relaxing. Breathing in, expanding. Breathing out and softening. If you're a visual person, it lies a beautiful red glow at the base of the spine. Breathing into that red glow and expanding it at the base. And as you breathe out, a sense of that light flowing up the length of the spine. And when you're ready to come out, you can gently push yourself up. Bring the arms up and to prayer. If you're finding that it's uncomfortable for your knees, sometimes just popping a blanket under the knees or cushion, or if you've got very tight feet, just rolling up a blanket underneath and playing around can help. But the child's such a lovely one. Even if you're aiding the child before going to bed, it's such a lovely one to do. I know it's the morning and I'm already ready for bed again now. These dogs stop shouting for me. For those of you who've got cats, you know what it's like. If you've been in bed for a long time, when the cats have joined you there, then they've got used to that, and I think she thinks I should be up there still resting. So I hope you find this helpful and maybe practice it, but it's with any yoga practice, you might find that the more you do it over and over again, the body starts to respond. So look at me, I'm already ready for sleep. So my body's so used to doing that. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you're hanging on in there with your recoveries. And it's lovely when you hear people making recoveries. It does give you hope, but we're all going to recover at different levels. And don't let your doctors forget about you. Keep in contact with them, talk to them about your symptoms, push for referrals if you feel you need them. Leave no stone unturned. So have a beautiful day. We've got sunshine here in Oxfordshire this morning. So do get out. And for those of you who are struggling, particularly with anxiety as well, get outside. Do some breathing outside. Get that light into your eyes. Have a lovely day, and thank you for joining me.